Hello, this is Aaron Maller from Parallax, and this is a quick video just going over a comment that a customer made about the Parallax doors and how the to-room and from-room work in a schedule compared to the out-of-the-box doors. So to recap, it's always been the case that the out-of-the-box doors have basically scheduling of the from-room and the to-room in a door schedule. And then if you decide that this is not the way you want to present the information, you could go into the door schedule and simply change one of them, and it would flip the other one. And of course, it hasn't changed anything about the door itself. The door is still swinging into room top. So recently what was brought up by a Parallax customer is that if they take one of our doors and they do the same thing where they switch this information to simply say room top to room bottom, it does actually flip the door. After doing a quick investigation, it turns out that's because room calculation point is enabled inside the Parallax door. The benefit of that is it means that flipping the door is changing those values in real time, whereas the Autodesk door will not change these. It only is updated on original placement of the door. The downside is, of course, our customers were expecting that they could change this information because, for instance, it's an exterior door and they want to report room bottom, or because it's a door that's opening into a particular space, but the door opens in a direction, it opens inward instead of outward. So obviously we can fix this by going into all of the Parallax doors and turning off the room calculation point, which we only even really have enabled to help assure that we're getting the scheduling properly, because sometimes we use the multi-wall modeling method, which places the door in the middle of a sandwich of walls, basically, and the room bounding elements are outbound of the door origin. But if we turn off room calculation point, then of course we now get the behavior that we were expecting, where we can swap this without the door flipping. And the opposite is true as well. If we go into the Autodesk door and turn on room calculation point, then the door orientation does force. I'm just curious to think if this is what you're expecting to happen or not, because I did not expect that changing these values would ever actually reorient the door the way it's currently modeled. Love to get your thoughts.